Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths mod review, which is probably going to be a very quick one because, well, it's a quick and simple and easy mod. And saying that, I actually have no idea how simple this was to make because I don't know such things. This is the Advanced Mimic UI by huwahuwa. And it's exactly what it says on the tin. It improves the Mimic graphic user interface. And this works for both mimics and the decoration mechanic in From the Depths. And it's very lovely. So if we find our mimic friend here, you'll notice it's a little bit different. So there's a bunch of slightly advanced features that have been added. So there's all this kind of stuff, all this blah blah blah, which I don't really bother with at all. Those of you who understand such things, you can play around with that. I'm focusing mainly on this bit, which is very, very nice, and that is just improvements over here, which is super cool. So you'll notice that unlike the original UI, which I've already started, I've had this mod installed for some time because I was meant to review it earlier and then I didn't, and I've already started to forget what the old UI looked like, which is actually a pretty good sign in a mod. A mod that fills a niche. Well, it corrects an issue that the base game had, and does it so well that it just feels like part of the base game, is a pretty darn good mod. So, in here, the first thing is you have these buttons here just to increase the numbers of positioning and scaling, and the orientation of the block by 1, so left-right scaling, I can just do that, I don't have to scroll, because just scrolling here was always a little bit fiddly, and there's also a reset button. And also, if you could do something like this, you can change the forward-backward positioning, for instance, and then there's change of sign, which just reverses that. So I can just switch easily between positive and negative values, which is super cool. And hit reset, and let's go up and down a little bit, 1, 2, and you can do things like plus, just go here, plus 45, and let's do roll, and do that as well, just rolls it back and forth. Super handy, super cool. I have to admit that can't really, like, I really am having trouble, like, going off from this. This is another mod, similar to the Slopes mod, where I just might keep it. In fact, I just might keep this installed, simply because there's, well, no reason not to. It doesn't affect game balance at all. It's a very lightweight mod. It just changes the appearance of one UI. And if something like this could be included in the base game, that would be pretty darn sweet. And let's see, we can reset that. And yeah, that's basically it. So rather than just have a tiny 3-minute video, I'll show you some of the things I've decorated as an example. So where is it? And like, there's not really much point in like showing these off, except for the fact that I managed to decorate these things a lot faster thanks to this mod. So over here we've got various decorations. This thing has a mimicked or decorated ERA block right here, and it's just all very neat. So it's just add new decoration, and then you mess with it, and it's super cool. And usual rubber mantlet, and one of my favorite things to do now is mimic cram barrels onto APS barrels, just to make them look a little bit thicker, because APS barrels at low gauges are very, very thin, and that looks a little bit weird if you've got a chunky turret, so I like to do this. So that's one of my favorite decorations to do. Over here, we've got, what have we got here? We've got, I've done the reverse, I've managed to stick an APS turret, whoopsie daisy, let's go here. I've managed to stick an APS turret, well, not APS turret, APS barrels onto cram barrels, just to get the nice, what do you call it? Just to cover up the motor-driven barrels, which I'm not tremendously fond of the look of, to be perfectly honest with you. It's never really sat well with me. But yeah, that looks kind of cool. And there's a... What is this thing again? It's some kind of thing. What is this? It's, what is this? It's not actually... one of the things I don't like about decorations is that... oh, currently selected... Never mind, I was lying. I was about to say that it doesn't show you what it's mimicking, but it does! It's pipe tank 1 meter, steam things. It's got a radiator on the back, it's got mimicked particle cannon tubes for absolutely no reason. They actually look pretty ugly, and it's also got a round pole back here just to smooth out its bottom a little bit. So I'll show you what that looks like without that. It looks like that, it doesn't look too bad, but this looks better. So, similar thing over here, I've just made... Oh, this is just precious. I actually made a canoe with this, so there's little valves over here, just to make it look super cute. And same thing over here, this is one of the worst APS guns I've ever made, because it's direct input fire, which is not very good. Just under 2 rounds per minute per gun, which equates to 6 rounds, to less than 6 rounds per minute for this turret. Mimicked barrels, and it's all very... it's good looking, but ineffectual, as aesthetics things quite often are. So if we shoot at the Marauder, then you'll see that well, decorations are fantastic for this kind of thing. And it's not made... it's not... Oh, freaking hell. Ah, yeah, so we're back in stable, by the way, and the Christmas Marauder is still here for some silly reason. So, yeah, it's like, decorations, man, they're fun. And that's... I'm waffling now. Basically, and just to leave off with the tiny thing I made. Funcraft, wait, no, where's it? Cheap dirt canoe. This is the cheapest thing I've ever made, and it's got these decorations on there. Made easier by this mod. It's hard to show off a mod that just changes UI, but this one does it. So, go over here. Whoopsie. Alright, let's go here. And let's spawn in a rat, because that's hilarious. And we can't even hit the thing. I just love this turret. I think this is quite a good-looking turret. Except, you know, it's really ineffectual, because it's one simple weapon, like, on a turret. That's it. So, yeah. Let's do over here so we don't all get sick. So yeah, that's basically the advanced mimic... what's it called? The advanced mimic UI mod. It's it's short, it's sweet, it's simple, and you should absolutely get it. There's no reason not to, unless you've got another mod that changes the same thing, which I doubt, because I think this is the only one of its kind on the Steam Workshop right now. So, well done, and thank you, huwahuwa, for making this mod. I appreciate it. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there are fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths mod review. Hopefully we don't run out of mods, so those of you people who know how to make mods, please make more mods. Muds? No, make more mods, not muds. They're fun to review. Farewell.